So our morning routine, usually Dan will go move the cattle and I'll go feed and move the pigs in the morning. And that is because Dan really loves the cattle and I really love the pigs. And even if I work at a bar, so sometimes I work late nights. So even if I'm really dragging in the morning and not looking forward to it, when I get out to the pig pasture, they all will see me at the same time and they like stop what they're doing. They look at me and then they start running around in circles like they're so excited. And it's really hard to not be excited to see someone who's that excited to see you. So seeing the pigs every morning is really exciting. The cattle are a little more stoic. But I feel like the thing that I love about animals is that they interact with you in a really intense way. And you build that relationship. I mean, when we first got the pigs, they were terrified of us. They wouldn't want us to touch them. They did not like being near us. And now they've come right up and sniff my boot and chew on my knee and are very excited to see me, which is nice.
Every time I got to interact with a cow or a pig, it felt like a special thing or like something that I would do like on vacation or something like that. It always felt like a really exciting special treat. So kind of the idea of being able to have cows that I got to interact with every day was super exciting versus growing vegetables, which always felt kind of fun, but more like a chore.
I love our animals as individuals and as a group. I love seeing the first sprout of anything. So our pigs, we move twice a day to a new space. And when we move them, we throw seeds down and then they spend all day trampling the seeds in and then we move them and then those seeds sprout. And usually we grow, the first time they go through, we quick grow cover crops, which then they graze again. And it's really exciting. So pigs can be very damaging to soil. They can really compact it. They love to make mud puddles. They really can make it hard for anything to grow. But if you move them quickly enough and you plant the right seeds, then they can break through that compaction. So seeing like a place where a pig wallowed and it rained 4 inches and they were rolling around in it, and then seeing like a really strong set of teff sprouts or whatever breaking through that compaction and making way for more cover crop to come up, that first sprout is always really exciting. And the same with seeing after the cattle go through. We move the cattle twice a day too, and then we leave them off of that space for a long enough time for the grass to fully grow back and recover, and seeing like a perfectly bitten off clump of grass and then the new shoot of grass coming up 2 days later is really exciting.
And I think the other thing I love about farming is watching animals do work that I don't have to do. So a lot of times we have a lot of, just like all farms, we have invasives that can take over. So we try to use cows as much as we can to help keep those invasives down. So coming out and seeing the cows like eating a field of parsnip or having trampled in thistle, it's just really exciting. Of like that's a thistle plant that I don't need to go cut down because a cow just stepped it into the ground, which is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our cattle were eating the tops of parsnip and the tops of thistle this year. We were like, thanks. And our pigs would love to dig up thistle roots and they eat the roots. Mm-hmm. It's just like, man, that would have been a lot harder for me to do and you're really enjoying it. Thanks. Yeah. That's exciting.